Hello everyone, welcome back to Coffee Talk. Ooh, I'm not as far along as I thought. Whatever. I've had a bit of a rough day today, so I was gonna record more, a song of horror, but honestly, I just wanted something a bit more chill. I will continue Song of Horror though, for those of you who are enjoying that. But I figured, why not just destroy my throat instead of my sanity? God, I feel better already listening to that music. Thank God. Alright, let's load this save and continue on. I really love this music. Look at that meme. Look at that meme, course. That reminds parents not to allow their children to attend unsupervised. Okay. I feel like I read that. Wait a minute. Huh. Sorry, we're not open yet. Oh, Neil, you have very early today. Hang on, wait. I've listened to this already, hang on. I've done all this already. Yeah, I think we've done that for sure. Yeah, we've done all this before. I don't remember where we left off. I trust you with your decision. Alright. Here's some chocolate mint. Always something nice. Ooh. Yeah, we've been through all this before. And then Myrtle comes in and she wants what? Coffee with a little bit of ginger, please. Yeah, we've been through all this. I'm gonna pause the recording till I get us back where we were. And we're back. I don't remember seeing this, so I'm going to assume we were here. I think what had happened was I didn't click start the day, so it still thought we were on the last day, which is okay. That's fine. I can. That's a new healthier fury sedative might be available sooner. That's nice. Action video game Rising Hell blamed for violence in school. God. Let's go. Welcome. Oh, good evening, Mr. Bailey's. Evening. Am I the first customer tonight? You are. That's new. Rhea's not here? She said she's coming later tonight. Got something to do with meeting some fellow writer friends. Why not do it here? It's her favorite place, right? Her friends have visited this place from time to time, just not as much as her. Writer gathering, huh? I wonder what writers talk about when they're hanging out. I've known them for some years now. She has this habit, you know, if she's said they're friends, it means they're just hanging out normally. But if she said that they were writer friends, they're probably talking about work. Either giving each other feedback or other latest drafts. Or sharing and validating ideas. Interesting. They even use code words for meeting up. It's not like that. She doesn't even realize that's what she says. It's just picked up on. I just picked up on it. That's even more interesting. Are you always so observant? It's part of the job. Why is that? People come here every day. Some of them aren't as talkative as others, but their body language can be loud and clear. They can tell you a lot of things, whether they need a friendly ear or just want to be alone. It applies to what they're ordering as well, because, you know, sometimes what people want is not what they need. That's deeper than I would have thought. So, what are you reading from me now? I won't say. Why? That would break the charm. The hell was that? I guess I can say this much. Whatever I say or do to our customers, I've always related to what I'm getting from their body language. It's always related to what I'm getting from their body language. I'll get reading down eventually. Including our interaction now? Including our interaction now. Man. Now I see why you didn't want to share. Even that was enough to make me feel like I'm naked in front of you. By the way, I haven't ordered anything. What are you having tonight? Hot chocolate. With ginger and cinnamon. I heard that's a good drink for a bitter heart. With ginger and cinnamon. Honestly, that does sound really good. Here you go. You're a pretty romantic person, huh? Spending extra time decorating this drink. Only for special people and special drinks. Say, Drake, tell me about yourself. What do you want to know? Yeah, anything. How old are you? Old enough to open a coffee shop. I guess I should say sorry for asking that. It's alright, but that's the only answer I can give. Now you're making me wonder what I should ask next. What I should ask next. Oh my god. Hello, everyone. Why are you looking at me like that? Freya, you look horrible. No, I don't. Yeah, you do. No, I don't. Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to echo our dear barista. Yeah, you do. What happened? You'd better be asking what didn't happen, because the answer would be proper sleep and decent progress on my draft. You need to rest. And miss my deadline? Hell no. Sorry, Baileys. I won't be able to keep you company, because I have to finish this thing. And for that, I'll need a whole hell of a lot of espresso. Are you sure about that? You really should just rest. Get something to help you sleep. Espresso, please. I mean, okay. Please. I mean, give her what she wants. I don't want to do this. You really need to have a rest for you. Just give me the damned espresso. Okay. This will keep me from falling asleep. How was the meeting? It was pretty good. I got a lot of good advice, but that also means things, and not a small number of them, mind you, need to be rewritten. Oh. It's not that bad. Rewriting is part of the process. It's just I'm going to my usual corner. Thanks to your coffee, I might make it through the night. She looks horrible. She does, but don't worry about her. She'll finish it. This isn't the first time she's acted like this. No, but this time the stakes are pretty high. So, what brings you here today? I'm not even sure myself. I had no plan tonight, and this place just came to mind, out of the blue. I'll have to thank your subconscious then. I guess you should. Not sure whether I should thank it or not, though. Hi, Lua. Hi, Baileys. How? You first. No, you first. I was just gonna ask, how are you doing? I'm fine, thanks. How about you? I'm good, yeah. I think I need to order something first. Oh, of course. Go ahead. Hi, Jack. What are you having this evening, Miss Lua? Gingerbread coffee, please. I forgot how to make that. Bitter heart. Gingerbread coffee. Coffee, ginger, and cinnamon. Coffee, ginger, cinnamon. That actually does sound really good. Here it is. Thank you. My grandma used to make this drink for me. It reminds me so much of her. It reminds me of when I was growing up with my family. Jesus. How's work? It's going pretty okay. You? I'm not taking any new jobs at the moment because, well, you know. Yeah, I get it. You have enough in your savings, right? That's a very Lua thing to ask, but yeah, I do. Thanks to that last annoying job. It went well in the end. It kinda did. It paid me on time at least. And the pay was amazing. How long are you planning to take a break for? I don't know. Until my problems are settled, I guess. And what problems are those? I'll tell you this, but don't tell anyone, okay? Not even Drac, who's standing in front of us? Not even Drac. Okay. So, there's this girl. I love her. We've been going out for a few years, but I'm not really sure where we stand now. How can you not be sure? We had an argument about a week ago. It wasn't anything new, but somehow things escalated uncontrollably.
No. Put it over here.
Why is that? I assume both of us were just tired, knowing that we're fighting against centuries of tradition. We haven't really talked since our last fight. Leaving things unresolved is not a good idea. But I can't bring myself to start the conversation. Why? Even I'm not sure about that. Pride, maybe? Or tiredness? Or knowing that chances are we won't be able to find the best solution for everyone anyway. Baileys, I have a question. Go ahead. What do you think she's feeling right now? To be honest, I don't know. She's not like me, that's for sure. Thankfully. Why? At least it won't affect her professional life that much. I'm glad I'm a freelancer. It means I can just take a break from work without so many problems. I'm not as professional as her, you see? I think you're wrong. Really? If I were her, I would find it difficult to live life as usual, but I'd put on a lot of masks, just to hide the feelings I was going through. That sounds difficult and uncomfortable. It is. But a friend told me once, you gotta do what you gotta do. He must be a pretty cool guy. He is. What's next for us, babies? I don't know, Lua. I met some new people this week. Including that supermodel. You knew? A girl in the corner told me. Yeah, including that supermodel. And how does that make you feel? Like a fool. What? He said a lot of things that I've been trying to avoid thinking about. A lot of truths. He's a bit like you, you know? Attitude-wise. You'd get along with him. Doubt it. Opposites attract, but similarity breeds contempt. Ever heard of that before? A lot. From a certain hipster elf. And after listening to that guy, what's your stance on, you know, us? I'm not sure, Baileys. What about you yourself? Had any similar experiences this week? I have, in fact. You met a vampire, and I met a werewolf. What are the odds? What are the odds, indeed? What did your werewolf say? Not much, to be honest. But he made a good point about the importance of family. Baileys, I know I've been stubborn about you wanting me to make peace with my family, and I know why that's very important for you. But Freya said something that kinda hit me hard. What was that? I was just using you as an excuse to escape my family. But I actually want to do that anyway, for myself. You know me, Baileys. I do. And you know how I feel uncomfortable with people leaving their families. Which makes me an asshole, I guess. I get why you think that way, Lua. Blood is thicker than water. What should we do? Lua? Yes, Baileys? Please let me leave my family. I'll try to get your family to accept me. It sounds like an easier thing to do after all. But you'll lose your real mortality. You'll be an outcast among other elves. An outcast from a bunch of overly pretentious people sounds great. You'll live a long time, but you won't have the perfect health and perfect life that the elven privilege. But it's not perfect life without you. What if our relationship doesn't last? You'll have lost everything. You'll blame me. Lua, I will never blame you for anything. If we're talking about who I used to be, the guy would never have blamed himself. 100 reasons for why something failed, but never anything to do with him. But that won't happen with us. You know why? Because I've learned so many things by being with you for 10 years. It made me a better person, so you don't need to worry about any of that. Because right now, you're the most important part of my life. I don't need an immortal life. Because with you, it won't be a life worth living. Baileys, I believe in you. What the fuck? I swear. I thought somebody died. I thought somebody died. I swear to Christ, I thought that's what happened. But thankfully, that is not what happened. Lua. Baileys. I feel like we're living in a soap opera. It seems so. So, what's our plan? Tomorrow's Saturday. Are we going on a date? I'm going to my parents' place. Oh. And I want you to come with me. What? That's so sudden. Did you already have plans for tomorrow? Well, no, it's just I'm not prepared to meet them. You'll be fine. You don't want to tell them about this first? It'll be alright. Well, never forbade you from dating other races? I'm not a big fan of elves, that much is true, but you can prove them wrong. Okay, this could be a good first step. It is. It's set then. I don't know what'll happen tomorrow, but we can think about it. And anything else? Later. I'm with you on that. So, does that mean you don't mind me? I had my doubts, but now I'm sure. I can trust you. Lua, thank you. Are you still staying at Farron's house? Yeah. You're staying with me tonight, huh? What about your roommate? She's away for the weekend, taking a long weekend getaway until Sunday night. Fate is on our side, it seems. Hey, Drac. Yes? We're leaving. Thank you so much for keeping up with us this past week. The pleasure was mine. We're off then. See you. Thank you for coming. I feel good about that. Wow, you look better. That was pretty intense. Oh, you're back in real world. I just pretend not to notice. They're like one of the main reasons why I'm writing this story. So I have to see their struggle through to the end. It's important for the writing, you know. That's cold. What? It's not like that. It's just that... Yeah, that was cold. I'm sorry. You look better than before, though. For now. I can't tell you how I feel until it's done. And Oh! Hi, Gala. Okay. Whoa. Freya, get over here. This wolf? Is that him? I think so. Welcome, sir. Yeah. Are you crazy? You can't treat a werewolf in fury like a normal customer. Just trust me. He must have his reasons for coming here. You can relax, sir. Do you need anything? Something to calm you down, maybe? Okay. Tea. Ginger and mint. Don't know if I've tried this before. Serve. Here's your... What the hell? Is that really him? After seeing the reaction to the drink, 100%. Well, whoever he is... He didn't smash a window, did he? It sounded like he smashed a window. This place survived! Thankfully, yes. But I think I need to close up shop early. Don't want to cause any more ruckus. And I need to clean up some of the mess anyway. Good idea. Can you get back alright by yourself? I'll manage. Take care on your way back. Don't die, please. You be careful too. See you tomorrow. See you. I hope that worked. Sweet, cool, and magical wakes you up. I hope I gave him the right drink. Weirdstein Company criticized for unfair depictions of werewolves in their latest box office hit. Coachella 2020, do's and don'ts. Athletic ambassador in talks with Fire regarding immigration. Welcome. Good evening, Freya. Oh, hi. When was the last time you slept? I still sleep like a normal person, you know. I slept for 6 hours last night. No, I've slept for 6 hours this week. That's not healthy. Get some rest, really. I can rest when it's done. That's stupid. Oh, shut up. So what's your plan now? Now, as in right at this moment, I'm planning to go to the bathroom and wash my face. I need to make sure I don't look like a dead woman walking. And after that, I'll continue writing. Freya? Oh no, you know where the bathroom is. Okay, I need something to drink now. Freya? You're unemployed. Don't waste your money on coffee shop drinks. That is so weird, coming from a coffee shop owner. I know. We've been a regular for years. If you only need the vibes of this place, just right here. No, I can't do that. You don't have any customers tonight. What would I do if this place went bankrupt? It won't happen. How can you be so sure? Just take this tap water and do your work, okay? But... See? There's a customer coming right now, so don't worry about me. What the... Rachel? What's going on? Ha! What else? Your father? Of course! What the hell was he thinking? Coming backstage at Coachella just to get into an argument with my manager? Huh? Before we continue, Drac, cafe latte, please. Yeah. I forget how to make a coffee. Oh, just coffee, milk. Coffee, milk. This is probably a lot easier than what coffee really is like to make. Serve it. Cafe latte's ready. Thanks. How did he manage to get backstage? He told security he was my father, and he messaged me about it beforehand. Said he was just going to wish me luck, so I told them to let him in, of course. He's still my father. Things were nice at first, then my manager came, and I don't know why he hates him so much. It's showbiz. I'm mature enough to know what's good or bad for me. What happened after that? Mr. Lester told the security guards to kick him out. He's still allowed in the festival area. I saw him in the crowd. Did the concert go well last night? Oh yeah. Other than the argument backstage, everything was great. I was the first one to play on the main stage. Usually no one pays much attention to whoever's on first, but there were thousands of people in the audience during my session. Nice! So, you don't need to be at the event anymore after this? Not really. I did my stage time. And then there was the press conference after my show. After show press conference? Yeah, the pre-show was done yesterday. Today was a small one. There were almost a dozen journalists who wanted to interview me. So, we decided to just do a mini conference. Good for you. You're totally back in the game, huh? I guess I am. Thanks to Mr. Lester. I would say it's because of you, but your manager's probably worked some of his influence too. So why are you here? Because of Dad, of course. I told him to come here this evening. We really need to set things straight. That is a very good idea. You've got your head screwed on a little bit. You've got your head screwed on pretty straight for a young teenager. You're an older teenager, not a young teenager. He needs to stop messing with my manager so much. And because this evening is the only time we can meet, I can't go to the party Mr. Lester is hosting. What party? He's hosting a party for the VIPs and artists he manages at a club in Belltown. Is it okay for you to go to the party without a guardian? I'm 18, remember? I'm an adult. Yeah, but you can only enter clubs if you're 21. Not this time. Because Mr. Lester's my manager, it's his party. I'm not sure about that. It's true. No, I know you can do that by using his name, but I don't think he should do that with you. Why? I'm an adult. No, you're not, Rachel. Have you ever been to one of Lester's parties? Well, no. You have? Not personally. I've heard stories. What stories? He knows how to party. That's good then, right? That's not necessarily a good thing. Knowing how to party might mean something else entirely. I don't know what you're talking about. You'll find out. Especially if you keep Lester as your manager. Personally, I don't mind wild parties, but inviting an underage person to his party, that might be a step too far. Well, huh? Meow. What the hell? Oh no, Dad! What? Rachel, is that Mr. Henry? Yes, Dad? What happened? Drac, can you get a cup of milk for him, please? Just milk? Just milk. Meow. I forget what voice I gave him. This is gonna be over 30 minutes, but who cares? Serve it. Here you go. Okay. Thank you. Dad, please hold on. Can somebody help me call an ambulance, please? Okay. Let me call them. Thank you. I hope I'm separating the voices out enough. Where are they? On the way. Hang on, Pops. This is taking forever. There they are. Finally. We're going. Oh no. Oh boy. That was really something, huh? Yeah. 2 days in a row. An emergency at your place. Well, at least some people think your place is their go-to when they need help. You're right. It's not every day you look at things from a bright side. Well, I'm one of your copy-stop disciples, right? So I kind of understand them. Hope Henry's alright. Yeah, me too. At least he's in good hands now. What's your plan for the rest of the night? Well, that was all pretty hectic, but I need to continue writing. Take your time. Will do. Okay, I think I'm gonna call that one there. I'm gonna press any key first. That was a short one. I'm kind of glad I didn't, I'm kind of glad I waited then. Alright, we will pick this up in the next episode. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you next time.